Hi everyone, Cheryl here. So, I'm coming at you a little frustrated with myself today. I'm working on this cardigan, no Oliver, for my mom. And it's one of those where you do the ribbing. This is the bottom, which is already done. So I'm doing the ribbing this way and slip stitching it to the body. This is my third time. I keep doubling the ribbing like a dippy. Instead of connecting it, slip stitching it into the next stitch, I'm going to have to keep in my mind to slip stitch into the skip one and stitch in there. I don't know why, I just keep thinking I have to slip stitch into the next one, and it's messing me up. It's doubling my ribbing. So yeah, dang it. But that's okay. As soon as I rip this out, I'll show you what I have done so far. And of course I will link the pattern in my description as always. So I want to say, forgive my appearance. We got sickness going on in this blasted house. And I guess instead of the flu, I was blessed with the fever blister. This is the first fever blister I have had, and I cannot tell you when. Usually when I feel the tingle, I just grab the Xylactin, I dop it on, and it never amounts to anything. But this time, Molly clunked me one in the lip, and I honestly think that I don't know, that traumatized my lip already at a trauma state, if that makes any sense. I actually called the doctor. I've been treating it with apple cider, with the mother apple cider vinegar, because I've read and heard that really kills it because of the antimicrobial and antibacterial properties of the ACV, which I believe to be true. And I called the doctor and I'm like, please, prescribe me something because I'm ready to cry, and if this spreads, I'm going to rip my own lips off. But I guess they have to see me, is what the front lady said. My PCP's nurse gets off at noon, and of course I called after noon. So they said I had to come in. I could have come in today at 3:30, but my husband has the car and my Jeep, and I don't have no way to get to the doctor, and there's no way he will be here by the time I could go. So tomorrow at 10:40, unless the weather is atrocious, because we're supposed to get a pretty good dumping of snow, 2 big storms are supposed to come through, and I'm pretty sure it's supposed to start tomorrow, if I'm not mistaken. Oliver, do not get mommy's yarn. So if I can't make it, then they'll help me with something. Why wouldn't they just give me something? I mean, I'm 48 years old. I think I know whether I have a fever blister or what. They can just give me something. Alright, let me attach this here, and then I'm going to show you what I'm making. The kids just ate, so they might need to go potty too. Usually they, you know, most dogs usually eat and then 20 minutes later they go potty. Yep, there's Goob scratching. Not in this house. No siree, Bob. In this house, we eat and we go potty immediately. So give me a second. I'll be right back. I'm going to let them out. Come on. Are we all done, lemons? Molly, why must you jump on me? That ain't going to get you out any quicker. Goofy? She got food all over my hand. What in the world? That blasted. My Chicago Bears shirt I got from Old Navy. Woohoo! It's actually a racerback tank. So, okay, this is what I'm making. This is the inside. No, this is the outside, excuse me. I'm looking at the inside. Okay, there's your back panel. Here's your one side panel. There's your sleeve hole. Now, this is to have a hood. However, my mother does not like hoods, so this will not have a hood. And there's the other panel. And again, I'm working on the ribbing. Isn't that gorgeous? I've done it out of With Love, Eggshell, and Bluebell is what I'm working on it with. So, that is one of my Christmas gifts. I don't know if I said anything about this, but we're doing Christmas with my parents. At least we were supposed to, Sunday. So I had this to finish, everybody a set of dishcloths, my brother's blanket, and my mom wants a hat and scarf, or a hat and cowl, which I'll make her an infinity scarf instead. Because she's older, she's 88, and she gets her hair done every week, and she doesn't want the old hair messed up, so I'll just do an infinity scarf. That way it'll be big, and if she wants to wrap it, she can. If not, she don't have to. And then I have the jewelry to make. Well, my dad called today and said that due to weather, he prefer if everybody just stay home. And we planned this in February. I said, Dad, I love you, but I'm telling you right now, this is the last year I'm doing Christmas in February or March. This is absolutely absurd. So he agreed, and hopefully we stop this stupid Christmas stuff, because quite honestly, there's lots of times I see stuff on the internet and I do a lot of online shopping. I usually don't leave my house unless I have to. Even my yarn, like, I need an extra yarn for the sweater, so I just ordered online and I sent Wynn to go get it. Or I have it shipped here. Well, I couldn't wait to have it shipped here because I needed it for what I thought was Sunday. So, lots of times during the year, especially if I find something that I know my parents like, I'm constantly buying stuff and sending it up to their house. Why do we need Christmas? I do not understand that. And my dad, he's a yard sailor. Some of my most prized possessions I have gotten at a yard sale. He's constantly buying me rooster stuff or crochet stuff. Back in the day, it was the sewing stuff. He's constantly picking me lanterns because I collect lanterns. He's always buying me stuff. Why do I need Christmas? I just don't understand it. It drives me crazy. I need to, as an adult, finally say, Dad, we're done with this Christmas. It's over. We're done. They are the only ones we do Christmas with at all. I mean, it's a pain. It is a pain. Maybe that's why I'm bah humbug all the time. Pain in the patuchka. It is not for me, I'm sorry. I have 5 dogs in my house, and that has nothing to do with going for Christmas, but the least I have to run, the better. And then when it's planned, and then like my dad flipped out the other day because I asked him why he's bypassing February, because he said, I don't want to get together in March. And I'm like, what happened to February? Seriously, I thought maybe they had something going on in February, and he jumped down my throat. And I'm like, wow, Dad, if this is how you're going to act, I'm canceling Christmas now. Forget even this year. You know? I'll give you your gifts unwrapped the way they are now, and have a nice day. I'm sorry. It's too much. It works on everybody's nerves, including my dad's, and he just loves it so much when it's happening that he won't admit that the aggravation to that point is not worth it. Like I said, all year round. I found a mug online, I think it was Etsy, and it said best bucking dad, and it had a buck on the stainless steel coffee mug. I didn't even tell him. I bought that mug and had it shipped up to his house. Well, I wasn't there, but he called me and he's like, yeah, I got this thing in the mail. And I'm like, laughing, and I wish I could have saw his face, sure, but it was great to have him call me and go, this is great, I love it. Again, why do we need to have Christmas? I do not comprehend. Anyway, enough of that. So, I do have orders from our live sale, and I wasn't going to be able to do them until the beginning of next week because of having to work on the Christmas gifts. So what I'm actually going to do is I'm not going to tell anybody. And I'm going to at least finish this cardigan for my mother, which I was hoping would have been done last night, but I was going slow because those triple crochets This yarn is so soft, this With Love, that it just kept slipping on me. It took me a while to get the triple crochet going and not losing it. So now that I'm to the ribbing and the next part's the sleeves and then the buttons sewn on and she's done, as soon as this is done, which will be tonight or tomorrow, I will start their items. And some of the things that were ordered from my live sale, I couldn't do anyway because, like, they wanted, this was popular. I sold these. These are, I don't think I showed them. I sold these, and then the cat hat that I made that is in this exact material, the Charisma Chunky Burgundy. And then the girl that bought these and the hat, she wants a scarf to match, so of course I had to order the yarn. And then another regular customer of mine messaged me and said, did you sell that? I said, I did, but I can make you one. And she said, please. So she ordered a pair of these, the texting gloves, and a cat hat. So I have to wait till their yarn comes in, because I only have like half a ball of this left, half a skein, which is enough maybe for an ear warmer. I actually have to wait for theirs to come in. And then I got a bear ordered and a set of texting gloves out of this. So yeah, my texting gloves are quite popular. I sold every pair I had. They were gone. Done. So I'm going to make a bunch more because they're even alright for spring and fall. I'm just going to make them. For my next live, I'll have a bunch of them. Whatever chunky yarn I have left, I'll make a ton for the cold weather. And then, actually, the one that ordered the texting gloves with the cat hat, she wants the flip top, which is no problem. I've made those. So yeah, so I'm going to be actually, for once, ahead of the game. I love it. So because I have it out, I'm finally going to show y'all what I made that I got stuck with, which, again, I think is a blessing. Give me a second. I'm going to go get the kids, and I'll be right back. Guys, come on. Let's come in. Gracie May, Benny Bear. Come on, babies. Gracie. Grace. Y'all know that if your sister goes any slower, she'd stop, right? Come on, poker butt. Pop, 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 poker butt, pop, pop, poker butt. Come on. What? Is Mommy singing to Gracie? Is Mommy singing? All right, stop it. Come on, honey. Molly, let Gracie in. Ow, stop it. Why must you maul me at every second? Okay, these kids are wild and woolly today. Alright, so let me grab the cardigan. Okay, so I have these that were wrapped and then wrapped in tissue paper that look just like this, okay? Now, this is 100% completely from, again, a piece of paper that she sent me of a drawn template. I had to make a cardigan. So this is actually 100% my creation. Now this, the bonnet, is a couple different patterns plus some tweaking together to create this little bonnet. Okay? Now I showed you that head, right? So it's supposed to fit like, let me push these down. It's supposed to fit like this, which it does. I had to make this to go on this dolly, okay? And then this was also part of it. And it was my idea to detach them so that she could put them any way she wanted. So, absolutely gorgeous. They would have been stunning. However, I took some lemons and I made some lemonade. And I will show you the sneak peek of what I have on the table. And I'm going to... My thought is, as the years go, I will release myself some special designs every year for collector pieces for my regular customers. Not that I'm trying to do what she did, it's not that at all. However, maybe that's why all this happened, to give me that idea, because I would have never thought to do pieces like that that could be like, to me these are heirloom quality, and that's exactly what I'm calling it, my heirloom collection. Because these are items that you can pass down to your children to display in their homes after you're gone. Alright, this is the base head, and this is just the ears for the rabbit, obviously. But this base head is going to be lamb, rabbit, bear, cat, dog for sure, possibly pig. More than sure a pig's coming. And probably a cow. Probably a cow as well. I would say, yes, a cow's coming. And they will be about this size. Are you ready to see partial reveal? This is Bunny. Now obviously her head and her body and everything is not done. What happened was I was working on this the day of my show, or my live sale, which was Sunday, and I said to Win, I'm never going to make it, and I had to stop there. But this isn't even on right because of the way I put the ears. But I am happy to share the beginnings of what is going to be something simply amazing. Now, yeah, this is my favorite way of a bunny face. I like the bunny faces that slope down and then you have the nose and the mouth. That's the way I like the bunnies. I don't like, how do I say it? I don't have anything here to show you. This is just the way I like the bunny noses. This way, okay? So, now see, this can easily convert to a lamb, a cat, a bear. It's all a matter of the ears and how you finish the face, okay? So, I can flop the ears down to the side. Okay, if this was a lamb, let me show you this. Here's how lammy ears are going to be. Like that. Only differently shaped, but they'll be hanging down like that. See? And just by doing different ears and whatnot, you make a whole different dolly. Well, critter. So I am quite excited about what's to come with these. I am going to get my orders done, and then this is what I will be working on, is my prototypes, finishing these up for my new line. Well, my first intro line. So, I wanted to share that because I still have people commenting to me, and I wanted to let you all know I appreciate you taking the time into showing me the care and the respect that I wasn't given by her, and that makes it again all worthwhile, because it shows how great people are that I expect to be. You know what I mean? Not everybody is shallow and self-serving, so to speak. And with that in mind, I would like to tell you I am overwhelmed by the amount of subscribers I'm growing by daily. I want to say thank you so much to everybody that has been with me and it keeps coming back and enjoys watching me. It means so much to me. And to the ones that have just come along and decided to stay and subscribe, you also mean the world to me. And this channel means a lot to me. I mean, to be able to sit in my home with my kids and do something that gives me immense pleasure and joy, crocheting and this business, along with coming to YouTube and meeting all you amazing people and being able to share my love of crochet and anything else in my life, like that 10 non-yarny things challenge. That was awesome. Rel, great job on that. I mean, I'm still watching everybody's videos and I'm like subscribing here and there. It's like, well, no, I don't mean here and there. I mean, I'm subscribing to those I haven't subscribed to. And some of you I didn't even, hear of before. So that's fantastic. The one girl, oh, let me see. I hate when I brain freeze. Let's see. She had a Chicago Bears shirt on today in the video I watched. And I'm like, yay, go Bears. It was Rose Likes Crochet. Hi, Rose. She had a Chicago Bears sweatshirt on. Well, hello, Bears all the way. Bears fan here. I have been a Bears fan since, oh, look, she made a, sorry, squirrel. She made a Chicago Bears cow. I love it. I was going to make a Chicago Bears beanie for myself, but I don't wear beanies. But I am going to make a Chicago Bears something. I'll probably do an infinity scar because I love my Bears. Actually, what I was a Walter Payton fan. He was the man. I actually still have the Wheaties box with him on it, and I also have a signed postcard with him sitting on his Lamborghini that he won. The Bears gave him that in his Super Bowl ball and the ring and everything like that. My daddy got me that. And through the years, I've tried to acquire a Peyton jersey, but the last I remember seeing one, it was like $600-700. One of these days, though, I will have a Walter Payton jersey, number 34, all the way. So yeah, I learned that a fellow crocheter is a Chicago Bears fan. So cool! So, I feel so blessed to be part of this community and to have made the friends, including like my friend Darby. She started out as a customer for me and became a household name here. Chucky and I are both constantly talking about Darby. In fact, we've already been talking about something. Let's just say she watches all my videos. She's the first one to comment. Hi, Darbs. We've been talking about something for Darby, and that's all I'm going to say. Let your imagination go, sister. Figure it out. But it's not only me that has discussed this. Wynn himself also said, when it comes to Darby, and I'm like, yeah, I was thinking the same thing. So we have something special coming for our girl. So just so you know, love you. And it's just been an absolute blessing. And as I'm sitting here crocheting my mother's cardigan, which, speaking of Darby, I put on my Facebook a picture of my progress last night. And I said, working on my cardie for my Goosey, which I call my mom Goose. It's going to be gorgeous. She comments, it sounds pornish, and I'm like, what are you talking about? Well, I had to read it a couple times, and then I got it. Working on a cardie for my Goosey. Okay, if you don't know I call my mom Goose, sure, that could have sounded crazy. So yeah, I edited that might quick. But yeah, I'm sitting here working on the cardie for my mom, and I'm like, watching everybody's videos, and I'm like, this is probably the most content and happy I can remember being in a very long time. Not Not in my life. Like, I'm happy with my husband and I'm happy with, you know what I mean. But there were years of pain before I lost the weight, before they found the kidney stones, before I, when I couldn't do anything with my back. There were years of the bipolar / depression hit me like a Mack truck, where every day was a struggle and a strife, and all I did was cry or be a BI, you know the rest. I found crochet, and I found something that has blessed me in more ways than I can even describe. And through my years, I remember wanting to learn to crochet because I've always admired people doing blankets and things, and I could do anything. Cross stitch, this, that, you name it. I sewed. I had my sewing business for years. I even designed my own patterns. It's not easy. Draw it, cut it, sew it, shape it, voila. But crochet was something I could not do to save my life. I would chain, say, 10, and I'd goof up and I'd sail it across the room. Zero patience. And I guess last year around, let's say September, October, you're scrolling your Facebook wall and you see these advertisements for these great big chunky knit Afghans, and I love them. Well, they're $500-$600. And I went on YouTube and it said that no, I'm lying. I did not go on YouTube. I hardly went on YouTube. When I went on YouTube, it was for music or something related to gastric bypass or a recipe. So I'm lying. Scrolling the wall, somebody posted a how to arm knit a chunky blanket. And I thought, well, heck, I can do that. So I thought, all right. So I went and I priced the yarn. I almost fell on the floor. So I said to my husband, I said, the year before, everybody in a group got ripped off with this girl. She gave a messy bun for a drawing, and everybody wanted one. This was like 2.5 years ago. That girl got orders for 22 messy bun beanies at $20 a shot in like 2 hours. She took the money and ran. So I decided it can't be that hard. I'll try and make my own. That's when I took to YouTube, and it was Melanie Ham, and I watched her video and I made it, but it had flaws because I didn't quite grasp it. Fast forward to last fall, and I said I'm going to get that tub out. I had this little tiny tub with like 3 hanks of yarn, not hanks, skeins of yarn he got me, and a pack of crochet hooks. It was just sitting there under my desk. And he said, "Do you even know where that is?" I said, "Yep, right there. I'm looking at it." He's like, "Damn, I thought you would have lost that thing." And no, it's right there. So I pulled it out and I tried again. And I think I started to make a blanket just to practice the stitches. And I'm like, I don't think this is too bad. So then I found Mikey's channel, Crochet Crowd, and I was doing a chunky blanket. I went and got Bernat blanket yarn. They had a sale, probably Joann's, and the rest is history. I was what you call literally hooked, and I have been blessed with the skill, blessed with the love of, blessed with the art of, blessed with the ability of, and blessed with the friends I've acquired because of. Blessed and grateful. So, I really didn't know where I was going with this video today, to be honest with you. Maybe this was laying on my heart and I felt I needed to share it, especially seeing everybody's 10 non-yarny things, and you feel like you meet new friends and you get to know people better and you make them a better friend. And I may not be known to all of them, but a lot of them have found me and now subscribed. And again, I want to thank you all, subscribers from day one to today, 20 days from now, 50 days from now, and so on and so forth. And I want you to know that I promise you that I will always be on a personal level and never ignore your comments. And why I'm saying that is because there's some YouTubers that if I take time to comment, or I understand you can't answer every comment, I do, but some of these are smaller channels even, and they don't even have time to acknowledge their subscribers, and it's a doggone shame. Because if your subscribers aren't watching your videos, people are just grazing by your videos if they're even watching them. What are you doing this for if not to build a community, a family, and a sense of camaraderie among people? Why are you doing it? I will never be that person. If I don't answer you, rest assured I have been sleeping. I am gone. Like tomorrow I'll get up, get ready, go to the doctor. If it's not bad weather, I probably won't get near this computer till 1, 2 o'clock in the afternoon. But then when I come home, I have to feed my kids. They'll be all crazy and rambunctious, jumping on me and carrying on like lunatics. It'll probably be closer to 3, maybe 4 when I get on here, because of going off to the doctor and then trying to calm the kids down. You know, it's, if I don't reply to your comment, I'm either sleeping, not here, or I'm having internet issues. But rest assured I will get to your comment. And I promise that I'll keep trying to give, the best content I can. I'm not an editor. I don't edit my videos. Excuse me. And I don't act in my videos. Like I said, I had no idea what I was about to say when I sat down and hit record just now. I knew I wanted to show that cardigan, but I didn't know what else I was about to say. So, yeah. It's just funny how you're I think one of my first videos of the year, 2018, was when I said something to Amberlynn, Reed, and Pam. And I didn't make another video again till a month later. Molly, get over here. You just came in. Come here. Must you be a pita? You just came in. Your nose is still cold. B-A-D-P-U-P-P-Y. B-A-D-P-U-P-P-Y. She's got... I have a vet appointment for her. Her skin is like all scaly and stinky, and I don't know what's going on. She goes to the vet because she's, yes, honey, I know. Mama knows, honey. I'm going to have to rub her down with coconut oil, I think. I squirreled. I have no idea what I was saying. Oh, and then a month later, I was on with regards to my weight loss. I was keto there for a while, and then I went into my surgeon because I had gastric bypass 4 years ago, and I'm like, listen, you know, I'm not losing weight even on keto. Can you help me? Can I get a revision? And I got my revision October 25th, and you know, I did a lot of videos on my post-revision, but it's funny how my channel was weight loss. I mean, I have my yarn added in there, and now it's primarily with Yarn and Hook, my yarn friends, you know, I still have my gastric bypass friends, and there's other friends that don't fall into either category. It's just weird how your focus in life changes at the blink of an eye. And I'm still focused on my weight, and I'm still focused on doing right by my surgery and all that. It's just, as I said in another video, I wanted to use this platform to help people in a weight situation. And you can lead horses to water, but you can't make them drink. And you get tired of banging your head off a wall, and people arguing with you, and people not listening when you have sound advice that you can offer them. So I decided to focus my efforts onto something a lot more positive, and that makes me happy instead of frustrated. So I guess that's why I came this way and change things up and that, and it, I didn't even realize it until probably a week or two ago. I'm like, wow, I haven't even talked about weight loss except for maybe a brief update on my post-op week, which I haven't done. I need to do a recent video, but again, there's nothing really to report. I'm holding steady between 174 and 176, and I'm going to be a slow loser. So honestly, there's nothing to report. So I guess that's why I didn't cut another weight video. So I kind of rambled on, and I apologize for that. I am going to be coming back on today because I have things coming. I'm not sure if I have yarn coming today. I did just get an SD card for my camera. I saw Amazon delivered that because I seem to keep running. I have to find a place to put my pictures and get my pictures off this phone because my space is getting really taken up. So I broke down and got an SD card for that purpose. I was just smiling at your comment, Rose. I just looked at my notifications. So yeah. That's what I have to say today. But I will be back on with another video because I have yarn that I got in the mail yesterday. Some of the buy two get one I ordered from Michael's last week. Them and their slow shipping, I tell you. It was actually 2 weeks ago. I don't know why. My one thing was in Chambersburg for 2 days. Chambersburg is 20 minutes from here. Deliver it, for the love of God. What is the holdup? Anyway, I'm going to close out. 36 minutes of me blambling. Well, some of that was getting my kids in and out. I'm going to upload this one, and I'm going to check what's out there, work on this cardigan again, and be back with at least another video. If it's not a haul video, if I only got one more thing of yarn, I'm going to wait. Then I might do a jewelry video later because I still have to do that. Even though Christmas is canceled for Sunday, I still have to get it done. And I've been saying I was doing these videos, and well, here I still am. So yeah. Alright guys, I will come back a little later. I want to thank you all again for staying around, and whether it be from before or finding me recently and staying with me, I want to thank you so very much. I get excited every time I see my numbers go up. I said to my husband, oh my God, I'm at this number or that number every time, and he laughs at me. Because, you know, it means a lot. It means that people are liking what I'm putting out, and that's what this is all about when it comes down to brass tacks. So, I'm grateful, and I appreciate every one of you. If you haven't already, I would love it if you would please take a moment and do subscribe. Click the notification bell so you'll get notified each and every time I upload. Please definitely leave a comment and a thumbs up if you like my content in the comment section. Tell me anything. Tell me something about you. Tell me something you like about my videos. Tell me something you would like to see in my videos. You know, I would love to hear from you. That's part of it all too, interaction. So yeah, and also if you want to share me on your social media, that would be great too. Maybe I have something to offer other people that they didn't know they needed till they came around.